Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here at the Travel Leaders Network Conference in Washington, as I usually am every year. And every year we talk to some of the great travel leaders advisors, and I'm with one right now, Mike Salvador, who is he's the owner and co-president of 58 Stars Travel in Seattle, correct? Yes. And we're going to talk to him about what he specializes in, where he sees things going, and how he uses travel leaders to help him, grow his sales, and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Mike, first of all, it's great to meet you here. Wonderful. It's been a wonderful day. I know you participated, I think, in the luxury conference before. I got to get to one of those. I didn't come in early to do it, but tell us a little bit about when did you start in travel?
Yeah, so I have a different story. I've only been in travel for about 6.5 years. Before that, I built an advertising agency and was in that world for about 25 years and sold my agency and thought, I'm ready to do something really different. And so a friend of mine who's pretty senior in the travel industry said, you need to get into travel. And so I looked at it. Very long story short, I bought half of a travel agency in Seattle, and we completely rebuilt it, rebranded it, really shifted how and what we were looking at in travel and what we were selling, and wanted to create something that was modern and fresh and of today. And so I feel like we've done a really good job of it.
Now, what are the things you kind of focus on, your niche and specialties?
We are very much a luxury leisure focus. So if you asked me 6.5 years ago, before I bought the agency, it was about 60% business and corporate.
That's a bit different mix.
Very different. Yeah, today we're about 10% corporate and the rest is leisure luxury. And it's my passion, it's my business partner's passion, and we thought, why are we creating something that we're not fully passionate about? So luxury leisure is a passion point, and that's what we focus on.
Now, what is selling? I mean, obviously everybody's talking about what a great year this year and last year were. What's selling well this year?
Oh man, this year, all of the standbys are selling well. Italy, Greece, Portugal, Spain. We're selling a lot of Japan. Japan is...
Yeah, that's a hot spot now, right?
It is hot. It is hot. It really has become probably our hottest spot that we're selling to. We've really branched out into Africa. We sell a lot of Africa now.
So safaris and things like that?
Mostly safaris at this point, but really throughout the continent. So east, south. And Southeast Asia for us has always been something that we've somewhat dabbled in, but we've really gone pretty deep into it this year. There's a lot of trips to Bali, and I think the Japan effect has really kind of flowed into some of the other areas.
That's interesting. So you have people who might be going to Japan and they'll go even farther and see it.
They'll go farther. They'll go to, we have some that have gone to Japan but then have stopped in Vietnam along the way. We've had some others that have gone to Japan and then have gone to Thailand. So, I mean, it's been really, really a booming year, and we expect, at least on the luxury side, for it to continue for us.
No, that's great news, and it's fantastic, especially I think when you started your agency, you were like around COVID times, right? Or just before, right?
2 years before COVID. So we had an amazing...
What a great time.
What a great year to come into it. Had an amazing first year, and then things shifted. And I thought to myself, what happened? What did I do?
I know. Well, I had the same thing. I started my business about 2 years before COVID, and it shifted. And although I have been in the business for about 32 years, so okay. Now, when did you join Travel Leaders, and why?
Yeah, so our agency, when I bought it, we were an American Express agency. So, it was... There are no
more of those, by the way.
There are no more of those. I think we were the last one in the state of Washington, actually. But for us, it was something that we did a really deep search into the different consortium and talked to all of them, met with all of them. And for us, Travel Leaders was growing their luxury space. They truly had probably the best back-end digital platform that is in the industry. I was so impressed by what they were doing digitally, both from an SEO standpoint, from an agent profile standpoint. I just didn't see that anywhere even close. And for me, coming from advertising and in the world of marketing, That's crucial. If you're not good in that, then you are missing a huge opportunity in the world of marketing. And so, because of that, that really engaged us with them. And then I loved the people. I loved what they were doing, and for us, it really was a perfect fit.
No. So how long have you been members?
Since 2018, so 6 years.
So almost from the beginning you were that. Now, what are the kind of products and services that you really use from Travel Leaders Network? What are the things that really? I mean, you did go to the luxury meeting that was immediately before, but what are the things that? And you mentioned some of the things that you like, but what are the things you really use?
Yeah, for us, select hotels is crucial. It's because we focus on luxury travel, what we can get with Select and the access we can get with Select and the connections we can make with Select hotels. For us, it really has been really important to what we do. Second, one of my passion points getting into this industry was getting new people into the industry. For me, it felt like we needed fresh blood. We needed people who had a passion for travel but really didn't know what the industry was about. And for me, that's what I love and that's what I do. So,
well, you're evidence of that.
Yeah. Exactly. So for 6 years, I've been out there talking to people, bringing new people into the business, and with that agent profile and what they do from a lead generation standpoint for new agents it's amazing. I mean,
that's agent profile really works. Now, so roughly how many you have independent contractors, or roughly how many?
Yeah, so we have about 9 people internally, and we have about 17 independent contractors now, which is significantly higher for us than it was before. And I'll tell you, most of those independent contractors are new within the last 5 years into the industry, and they're selling really well. We've built a training program that where we've picked up pieces from Travel Leaders as well. I personally built it and do it myself with new agents, and getting a new agent who is trained well, has the tools in front of them, and has the passion for travel it's what you need. I mean, that's it.
No, I mean, most people, they think they want to sell travel. They like the idea of it, but they also have to have the capabilities and training to do it. Once they do that, I think they find a natural fit, and because it is obviously a product everybody loves to sell, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's very easy to say, oh, I love to travel, I want to sell travel. Then you look at the ins and outs of it, and a lot of people are just not trained well. And so when they're trained and when they're taught and when they see what we're offering to them and how we're bringing them into the family, for me, it just that's what an agency is all about, and that's what I've wanted to create.
So what does the future hold for your and what's the name 58 stars 58 stars travel, what's that?
Yeah, came from marketing, of course. Had an ad agency, and so when I came into it, I really wanted a name that told a story. And before compasses, back when Magellan was traveling the world, they didn't rely on those compasses. They relied on the same 58 stars in the sky. So there's 58 stars in the sky that all navigation was built around. And so I thought, if those explorers can navigate with 58 stars, we can navigate explorers around the world with 58 stars.
Fantastic. Now, what's the future hold for 58 stars?
We're growing. We are still looking for more people to bring to the mix because we are incredibly busy, and people.
That's a big problem right now, is finding good travel advisors, and that's why you have to go out and find them in different walks of life, right?
Yeah, and we want to bring travel agents that have experience, but we also want to bring travel agents that are new to the industry because they're going to be around, they're going to have passion, and so for us, it's a mix of both. I mean, if you have both, then you're going to have a successful agency. And so for us, we look for both as where we focus our attention. And that's it for us. It's growth. It's looking at new ways to reach consumers. It's we have a pretty strong following on Instagram, so we do a lot on Instagram to really draw people in and get them to see beautiful photos and what the whole world of luxury travel is about. And from there, we sell them on who we are and what we do, and that's the goal, is to make people leave with just a smile thinking, that's what I want to do.
Absolutely. Now, Good decision to move from advertising to travel?
I love it. I love it. I love every day I talk about travel. Every day I talk about places in Bali and Vietnam and Thailand and Africa, and I mean, what other business can you really do that and make people's dreams come true? I mean, I sell travel just as much as any of our other travel agents in the business, and I love it. I love putting things together. I love talking to people. I love hearing what they want and offering my expertise into it as well. And for me, that's what it's all about. And yeah, it was a very good move.
Absolutely. Well, Mike, great to meet you here at Travel Leaders Network, this conference. Hopefully we'll see you at the next one and some other meetings. I know they have a lot of meetings across the course of the year. It really is, you're a great example of a fairly new travel agency and someone who's come into the business and has found success. And yeah, we had that little blip called COVID, but you know, hey, a year or two there, but now we're all back on track, right?
We made it, James. And yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really happy to be here at Edge. Really love what Travel Leaders brings to the world of travel, and I'm excited for where we go next.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.